Good afternoon, Jamaica. We are here on behalf of Power of God Ministry International, our chief and our great man. We want to introduce to you a health program that will cause Jamaica to be a safe place, a wonderful place, and we like Dr. Newman to address our health program, our health tour around Jamaica as we take Jamaica by storm, parish by parish, country by country. Mighty man.
Thank you very much, Chaplain.
And we want to say hello to our dear Prime Minister and the Minister of Transport and Health.
Absolutely. Prime Minister, the Honorable Right Andrew Honis.
Yes.
And of course, Minister of Transport and Mining, Honorable Audrey Shaw.
Thank you.
My boss.
Your boss. Our boss.
Our boss. I'm very happy to be sharing this moment with you. Of course, to talk about the health and wealth
and wellness
of our transport operators across Jamaica. 47,000 of them. And we are very concerned, Chaplain, that these men and women in the sector spending up to 16 hours a day in one position.
One position.
It is causing a major concern to us as leaders in the sector. And so this is in addition to other challenges they have in the sector.
Yes.
And I'm happy that we can sit here together to look at some of those challenges they're having in the public transport sector. And one of them, or two of them, is wealth and health. And we believe that if you don't have good health, you can't have good health, good wealth.
That's true. That's true.
And so we want to talk about the official launch of a major health and wealth campaign across Jamaica. April 6, 2023.
Just April 6.
Yeah, April
2023.
6, 2023 is
that's just a couple days ahead of us.
About 5 days.
5 days, yes.
Ahead. And we want to invite the entire public transportation sector and their families, VP, to join us at the FESCO service station. And I want to thank you,
yes,
on the double.
Thank you.
Because under the Power of God Ministries International, the first, how are you to say it,
Don't give them all the goodies yet. Don't give them all the goodies yet, Mr. President, because I want to really, on behalf of the entire sector, thank this ministry with our chaplain.
Yes.
This is our chaplain that has taken on not just the task of, praying. The Bible says prayer, faith without works is dead.
Yes.
Doesn't go anywhere. And, in Jamaica, them say, boy, you need to put your money where your mouth there. So I think this ministry has taken on the role of chaplain to oversee the spiritual lives of the members of the sector, but not just the spiritual lives. Their entire well-being is what he has charged us. He says to us, listen, if I come in and I'm doing this for our country, for the transport sector, one of the most vital sector in the country, then my entire congregation, my entire church, I commit to ensuring the well-being of these men. You know, we are not yet, Prophet, we're not yet aware, not even in medicine,
Yes.
what is the effect on the body of just staying up all day in one position. The kind of stress that a motorist experience, even at a stoplight, is not fully known. And you have what we call road rage, because people get into stress. People have to find parking, which is difficult. The new road traffic act is difficult. There's so much difficulties that members of our sectors are going through. And so this health fair is bringing in doctors, dentists, medical practitioners. You know, if you want to, there are many operators, Prophet, who have never gone to the dentist in their lives. Never.
We don't want our taxi drivers and bus drivers to speak into the passengers and their mouth have a smell. So we want to make sure all our taxi drivers, bus drivers, they're fully dental fit. The mouth are well ready, the hygiene are well ready, and we want to make sure that no one have nothing bad to say about our taxi in Jamaica. We want our taxi drivers and bus drivers in Jamaica to be the most greatest and professional and also best behaving taxi drivers in the Caribbean.
Wow.
That's what we're looking for.
That's the road to transformation.
That's the
road to transformation.
Yes. But something else is going to happen there.
And this will be a mighty start.
Yeah. You have something to say about the first 100.
What I have to say, I spoke to a lawyer of mine, our church lawyer also, and he has stated that Ninja Man, Desmond Valentine, willing to also contribute, although he's in custody, he is also contributing towards society. So Desmond Valentine willing to contribute $1 million towards the Taxi Association.
Wow.
And to the dental issue, I also told him that since I've been appointed as the chaplain, I'm getting many calls that taxi men fill their car with passengers, and before the driver they're asking the passengers for taxi fare to go and buy gas because they don't have any gas.
Yes.
So these are things that we don't want a taxi driver to drive in the bad area or the ghetto and then run out of gas.
Yes.
So we don't want that to happen. So what we're saying, we will contribute to the 14th parish of Jamaica.
Yeah.
And this will be the first parish in Kingston at Tesco.
Yes.
The first 100 taximen appear on the pump will get their tank full of gas.
Wow. Did I hear that?
Awesome.
Did I hear correctly?
Yes.
The first
100 taximen appear on the pump at Tesco the 6th of next month will get their tank full of gas.
So you might be able to go to the pump and you pump the gas in the first taxi man.
The first taximan.
We're going to make you.
I will be there.
And will we have the cameras to see the profit?
Yes, sir.
I will be there.
Well, this is what we're talking about.
And this is on behalf also of the Minister of Transport.
Okay.
We have to also big him up because he has to also be a part of this.
Yes.
So we have to big up the Minister of Transport and also the Prime Minister, who will also represent him in the spiritual realm.
Yes.
That we are cover the grounds that he cannot cover. And not also in the spiritual realm, but also in the physical realm. Because without faith, without works, is death.
Yes.
And after we do this first 100 taxi drivers in Kingston, the second move will make to Montego Bay.
Yes.
My special people in Montego Bay that we love.
Yes.
And my special taxi drivers and bus drivers who bring my people to me on a weekly basis. We will fill your tank of gas, the first person reach on the pump, and we'll assign a special gas station in Montego Bay for that.
Yes.
I want to say that, you have some taxi man, them flashy, Mr. President, and them put them thing together.
Yes.
I want to say to them, listen, you just don't want it alone. You want to have nice, clean, flashy, white teeth. Yes. So come the man, come and get your teeth clean. Come and get it white and scrub and nice. Have that nice breath. Come and, you also have taxi men who for years they've been there. We're talking about on the day perhaps having prostate check.
Yes.
Having blood pressure check and other kind of checks, and a doctor will be there as well. You have not been to the doctor for years. Come, sir. It's all free. So just come and register on the day. Yes. Come and get your health checks done. We're targeting those in the transport sector.
Dental is free.
Dental is free.
Blood pressure check. All of this is free.
Right.
So once you register,
just come and register your name. Just come there, do your registration, and it's free on the day. And not just that, you're talking about gas, and there will be other thing there as well, because we talk about, Mr. President, not just your health, but your wealth, and your wellness. Yes. There'll be a wellness coach there as well. There will be persons there to talk to you about insurance for your car, BCIC, all the insurance need to be covered. Yes. Victoria Mutual there to talk about your mortgage and your savings and investment. All of that will be there on the day.
Absolutely.
Other insurance companies, I gather, are coming as well to set up their booth to just talk to you about it, giving you options to talk to you about that. So on that day will be so much services that is being offered. And this is what this ministry does. This is what TODS does for its members. And we're saying to you, tell your friend, tell everyone in the sector. And even if you are a commuter, and on that day you wanted to come and get your teeth clean, you have never done that, listen to me. You're part of this church, you're in Kingston, you want to come and get your teeth clean on that day, you want to come and see a doctor on that day. There's the 6th on Beechwood Avenue, and Fresco.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
10 to 4. So even if it's lunchtime from work, get your time out, come out there, come on for a moment, get your health checked.
And a very important part of it too, is that for the day we're going to have a live outside broadcast. So the media, I think it's Mellow
FM will be there.
You know, live. The Burger Man?
Yes, Burger Man, Aisha Bing will be there to broadcast live. Yes, live there. And I tell you, it's going to be Pastor might say Catawampus time, you know what I mean? Yes. It's going to be this tremendous time we're having all day long. Fresco's there. We're thanking Fresco. We're picking up Fresco too, because they've been sponsoring.
We're putting that in place. We haven't seen the sponsor yet. We're going to make a call now for a sponsor to come and provide refreshment for the team, a massive team coming from Manchester, which is my parish, you know. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the Kingston. And we need to provide a sort of camaraderie for them.
So we want our taxi drivers and bus drivers in Jamaica to know that we have them covered.
Yes.
Not just spiritually praying for you, but also physically to make sure you're on the road and you're fully equipped. We know other drivers on the road maybe get jealous.
Yes.
So we're not going to leave out other drivers on the road. And we know that the civil servants, sometimes they run low because of the type of life that they live in. And the rent is high, food bill is high, floor bill, light bill, those stuff is high. So as they get their paid, it's gone. So we also want to contribute towards the civil servants. Because I know after this meeting, a lot of police officers and teachers will come about us.
Yes.
So we will do the first 100 taxi drivers and bus drivers in Kingston. Then we go to Montego Bay. And then the next one we will do in Manchester is the first of maybe the May,
right.
We will do civil servants.
So, okay, good.
The first 100 civil servants reach at the pump, but maybe having gas station, we can use them gas station. We'll get their tank full of gas.
Right.
So police officers, teachers, lawyers, doctors, nurses, warders, firemen. These men will get their tank full of gas the first 100 reach and the pump. So we don't leave them out of the...
And I want to big up Heaven's Service Station, but it's FESCO.
Also FESCO.
Because they have been by our side for some time now. And that's where the FESCO family is a TODS family. And it's the Power Faith Ministries family.
Power of God Ministry.
the mighty hard way.
Yes, my
For
God.
the All Island tour.
There is a, you know, I know what Prophet is like, and I know this ministry and its outreach, the kind of work it does in the communities all over Jamaica. And I know that they have something for the regular commuters, you know. I know a care package coming up for the regular commuters, you know. So regular commuters, just because you take the taxi and take the buses and you're going to be there on these days, you know, there are going to be dates being sent out, because right across Jamaica we're going with our health and wellness fair. And let me just put in a plug, because on if you're in the Mapen area on a Wednesday, there's a space, and I know sometimes you're going through all kind of difficulty. There's a space spiritually, because this is a church that you can come, and there's going to be a space in Kingston. I don't know the day yet of the week that you'll be able to come as well, just to move away from all that you're doing, and in a moment just to say, God, just replenish my spiritual life as well, my spiritual part, because that is what this church does as well. So I look forward to what my apostle, my prophet will be doing.
I believe that we could speak to our Prime Minister about this. Every parish need a PowerPoint, like under the clock, where everyone go and pray in the morning before they go to work.
Wonderful.
They stop in the town or elsewhere. But every town hall or every parish need a prayer point.
Prayer point.
Yes.
I like when you say PowerPoint.
PowerPoint.
Power for prayer. A prayer for
Very
power.
important.
Yes.
You know, that's a great idea, because you
Very
have
good.
all of these communities have the community centers. What if we could open these centers, people just come and just pray to start their day? Some space, not to be a church, you know, because you have different denominations and different churches, but a space where it belongs to all of us, the community. But it doesn't matter who you are, how you pray, you can just come there and have a time of prayer.
Because sometimes when you're at home, it's hard to pray at home, because the place is heavy, you feel.
Yes.
So when you walk out into an atmosphere of glory, it gives you more relief.
Yes.
To pray with each other.
Yes.
And you say, when you're band together, it's more stronger.
Stronger together.
Yes. So I like this idea of this.
It's a very brilliant idea.
Yes, brilliant idea. Health, wealth, and safety.
Yes.
Because let me tell you, I breathe road safety.
Yes.
And last year we have 487 persons died on our road.
Wow.
Through Todd's program for this year, we want to reduce it by 20%. Very small. We must be reduced by 20% this year.
If even more.
Yes. And we are, from the statistics, we are just about that. Just about a little less than last year. We're almost 20% down, which is very, very good. Meaning the program is working.
We want to keep it that way.
And we want to keep it that way at least. So we believe in the lives. You know, Prophet, I think one of these afternoon, one of these evenings, perhaps, in a service, you know, there are many households where the father, the main breadwinner, is no longer there because he died in a car accident or an accident, and the families are hurting across Jamaica. Perhaps a service, a candlelight service, people come just to remember their loved one that died in a car accident. You know, you do these things well, and perhaps just invite people wherever we are, Pegasus for Kingston, or Montego Bay. But some of these, you have lost your father, you lost your mother, you lost your daughter, you lost your son. A service for these many crying families, because you're talking about 400 different homes that lost members just last year alone, and since this year as well. If you had last year and this year, you over 500 homes across Jamaica that lost person. Perhaps, sir, in the way you normally do it, that we could again, for the healing, invite them out to a special service where you would minister to them. Perhaps a candlelight service one afternoon.
Very good suggestion. Very good. So I want to close off by saying, Chaplain and VP, that we are looking forward to Thursday, April 6th.
Thursday will be a mighty day.
Jamaica can come out to Kingston for the launch, but if you don't make it in Kingston, we'll come in right where you are. Montego Bay, Manchester, St. Thomas, especially St. Thomas. Very important we go to St. Thomas. And Montego Bay the next stop.
Special people.
They're waiting in Mobile.
Mobile is waiting for
They're waiting for the prophet in Mobile. They're waiting.
We're going there.
So we also want to big up Desmond Valentine is a ninja man who also contributed $1 million.
Yes.
His lawyer spoke to me, and the money will transfer to us.
Wonderful.
Monday morning. So all of you taxi drivers that is listening and family member, just spread the news. Let your driver know, your family know that the first 100 taxi driver or bus driver appear on the pump at Fesco in Harford-Tree.
Yes.
At Beechwood Park.
Beechwood Avenue, Fesco.
Yeah. We'll get the tank full of gas. Yeah. And we also have free dental, free health care, and free everything.
Everything free. Just come and register.
Just come, register, show your ID, show that you are a taxi driver, bring your car with you, and you will be taken care of.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Mr. President, just before you go, I really want
to... 10 a.m. is too late. Because maybe
we want to set up
driver will be there from 5 in the morning just to get
some of them will be there. Some of them might start out in the morning.
Yes.
But because of the little setup that has to happen there, that's the time that they're giving us. But we're really hoping that some of them would have put some gas in the car, did most of the work.
Yes.
Literally empty by that time to come back again and full up, and they would have petrol for the rest of the day and into the morning again. So it still will work for a number of them. We're really hoping, though, that you would take the time.
And we also want to make sure everything has been stayed down, just in case the next taxi driver go back, empties his car, come back
again.
That's why making sure you're registered.
Yes.
We're making sure you're registered, so we have your license plate number, we have everything. We're making sure that you don't cheat the system. But we were really asking, though, that for your health. There are drivers, Prophet, that are obese because they sit for hours one place. There are drivers that has depression because of the work. There are drivers
that can cause also blood circulation.
Yes,
because they sit one place. The blood
spinal cord damage as well.
We have to care for our taxi drivers.
Stress as well.
We have to make sure that they're in good health.
Yeah. We're going to have a special doctor there, our advisor, which is Dr. Brian James, who's president of the Medical Association of Jamaica.
Yes.
And he'll be also there. So we have, at the highest level, doctors to speak.
And counselors will be there too, just in case you want to talk to somebody on the day. There'll be a booth with a counselor. And we know you're going through stuff. We know you might have problems at home and you don't want to take it to another level. Just come and talk to a professional on the day. That's what we're providing for you. A full house that day, a full scale, just providing all these services, and it's going to be across Jamaica.
Thank you.
So this is the way forward. As the chapter of the Taxi Association, my job is to make sure my people is safe on the street.
Absolutely, sir.
So all of our taxi on the street, our bus driver, if you're in some problems, little mix-up, call Egerton Newman. And then he will get contact with Prophet Rowe, because I'm very hard to get.
Yes,
that is true.
I am very busy, very hard to get. So get contact with the great man, Egerton Newman, who is the great man of the Taxi Association, and then he will contact Prophet Rowe, and then we will negotiate plans. Whatever problems or condition they're in, I'm the one who make the impossible possible. So there is no problem that Prophet Rowe can solve on earth.
Yes.
So once they're in problems or they meet some accident or they need some assistance, call Egerton Newman and he will get contact with Prophet Rowe.
Mighty man, thank you very much.
Blessing.
God bless you.
Peace
be unto you, sir.
Greatness. Success, brother.
Thank you, sir.
And we must also say Aban from Dubai will be here. Not just a couple of hours. We have already prepare a place because a high class man, you can't put him in anywhere.
Yes.
We prepare a place for him and a vehicle for him to drive around. He also wants to meet some of your great man. So we are in process of getting the car mat, the auto parts, and the insurance on the ground, and that will happen in very fast time.
Very true, very true. Thank you much.
So wherever you are, Aban, we salute you.
Yeah. Persons can come on Thursday here, the announcements of what is to come.
Yes. God bless you, Jamaica. We love you.
Love you. Wonderful.
Peace. Great to you.
Salam. Said, I am blessed and highly favored. I am great. I am wonderful. I am awesome through the eye that I am.